okay lang, hard training yun. Matsambahan lang yun sa may kusog. Focus lang.
Yun ang hiling ko, sir. Noon ako simula. Sa barangay-barangay lang ba? Nagustuhan niyo kasi yung si Manny Pacquiao. Talaga yung idol ko. Yung sa footwork at saka mga galawan niya, parang sa pamilya po. Sa asawa.
At tuloy-tuloy po ang bakbakan dito sa City of Pasig, Iloilo. Susunod na laban po natin, naku maganda to. Super Bantamweights in action. Cajutol versus Manso. City of Pasig Arena. Ang tawag po dito, Copa. Magandang Copa to. At mga kasama po natin, mga kaboxing natin, City Mayor Attorney Stephen Palmares is with us. Former North Cotabato Governor, former Department of Agriculture Secretary Manny Pacquiao, kasama din po natin. And Ma'am Marife Barrera, Ma'am Len Tomas, naku, mga kasama natin. All enjoying this presentation by Manny Pacquiao. Nagagandahan ng mga nanonood po ng boxing sa Pasig. Basta po kayong lahat. Huwag niyong kalilimutan po to subscribe and follow us sa Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Blow by Blow MP. Yan po ang ating mga social media platforms. And we welcome your comments. We welcome your interaction. Ito po ang susunod na laban natin. Naku, maganda to. Panuorin po natin ito. Cajutol kontra Manso. Naku, meron po tayong sasabihin tungkol kay Manso. Sa kanyang 3 panalo. All of them by knockout. All of them in the first round. Naku, grabe ito si Clyde Manso kung magpatulog ng kalaban. Makikita po natin, it's a battle of the Southpaws. Cajutol with a record of 2-0. Wala pa po siyang knockout. And si Manso naman po, ang record po niya 3-1 with 3 knockouts. Let's turn you over now to our ring announcer, Bobby Mondejar.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Clyde Manso. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Ricky Cajutol. Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow here at City of Pasig Arena, Ilawod, Pasig City, Iloilo. In partnership with San Miguel Beer, in coordination with City Mayor Attorney Stephen Palmares, CPA, Mr. Lorenzo C. of Chelsea Promotions, and the City Government of Pasig. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is for the Games and Amusement Sport Featherweight Division. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 122 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Braveheart Boxing Stable, North Cotabato. Ladies and gentlemen, Clyde Manso. Right across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 122 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins, no loss. Fighting out of RFL Boxing Stable, Surigao City. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Cajutol. Judges at ringside, Oliver Garcia, Romar Embodo, Greg Ortega. Third man in the ring, referee Gerald Domeldan. This will be 6 rounds of professional boxing.
Right, boxers, boxers. Okay, boxers, maglalabak ngayon ng 6 rounds. Alam niyo yung pinagbabawal. No punching below the belt line, no punching back of the head. Alright, good luck to both of you.
6-rounders po ang paglalabanan ng dalawang boksingero natin. And for Cajutol, this is his first 6-rounder sa kanyang professional career. While si Clyde Manso, this will be his second. And again, i-update po natin ang record ni Clyde Manso. 3 wins, 1 loss, and 3 knockouts. All knockouts in the first round. Ang kauna-unahang talo niya was also by a knockout in the third round to Crester Tenorio. Yan po si Clyde Manso, tubong North Cotabato. Kanya po nandito ang ating former North Cotabato Governor Manny Pacquiao to give him some morale boost. Si Cajutol naman po, tubong Agusan del Sur. Op! Bagsak, bagsak. But that was a slip. Napangiti doon si Clyde Manso. He's the boxer with the blue gloves. Cajutol naman is a boxer with the red gloves. Cajutol po is undefeated.
Siko.
Again, yung nasabi natin kanina, both fighters are southpaws. Oh, wild swing with the left hand. Si Clyde Manso. Again si Manso. Ang description natin kay Manso, he is a do-or-die fighter. Bakit? Either he wins by knockout or he loses by knockout. Patay kung patay si Clyde Manso. As we mentioned, his only loss was by a knockout and his 3 wins all by knockout. Cajutol naman po, wala pa po siyang knockout. So, suspect ang kanyang punching power. Makikita po natin kung matibay ito si Cajutol. Will he be able to withstand the power ni Clyde Manso? Big shots being landed by both these fighters. Now remember, we are 1 pound over the super bantamweight limit of 122. Yung pong featherweight division, ang limit po is 126. Nga po, this is in the super bantamweight division. Manso, Cajutol. Again si Manso, looking to throw that big left hand. Both these fighters look like they want to score
stop, no punch. Right,
a
box.
knockout early. Hindi masyado nagbibigay ng jab dito. Puro straight at saka hook. Pati si Cajutol na wala pang
Right, 10
knockout.
seconds.
Looks like he wants to end this early. But we are scheduled for 6. But both these fighters don't care. Wala
Stop,
silang
stop, stop, stop.
pacing dito.
Break.
And that's the end of round number 1. And sa napansin natin, both fighters are going for an early knockout. Jeffrey Dumagig po. Siya po ay nasa corner ni Cajutol. Cajutol fights out of Surigao City but hailing originally from Agusan del Sur. Yan po si former North Cotabato Governor, former Department of Agriculture Secretary Manny Pacquiao. Good friend natin yan. Ma'am Marife Barrera. Ma'am Len Tomas, kasama natin ako. Yung mga kumakaway na mga photobombers natin. Dan Barrera, kaibigan natin. Welcome to Pasig, Iloilo. As we see the punch of the round. Nice sneak left hand punch. Scored there by Cajutol. Ito na po, round number 2. Very quiet po ang audience natin. Parang ang feeling nila, something is bound to happen na may puputok dito.
Stop.
Again, yung lead punch to ni Cajutol, hook, right hook kaagad.
Break.
Walang
stop.
setup dito. Walang jab. Puro straight hook. Kulang na lang uppercut. Manso, he is the knockout puncher. Naghahanap siya ng opening. Hindi naman siya nabibigyan ng opening ni Cajutol. Manso looking to counter. Ganun din yata si Cajutol, kanya hindi sila nagkakatamaan dito. Right hand scored by Cajutol that time. Cajutol missing wildly with a left and then a right. Cajutol charging in. Tinamaan niya sa tagiliran si Clyde Manso. Cajutol very aggressive. And he's not giving Manso a chance to set up. Tama din yung tactic ni Cajutol. Ba't mo naman pagbibigyan ng kalaban mo ng opportunity to execute his offense? Up, kauluhan. Okay lang. Wala naman dugo. Sabi ni referee, Tomeldan. Go. Again si Cajutol, the aggressor. Wild swing by Manso, walang tinamaan. Manso has to get busy. Kukunti lang ang binibigay niyang suntok dito. Ang work rate niya, napakababa. Ayun, gumagamit na ng jab si Cajutol. Dangerous situation for Cajutol. Kasi pagpasok niya, buka yung depensa. Ito, pansinin natin. Once he comes in, bumubuka yung gitna niya. Manso just has to keep track of the opening. Up.
Right box.
Nagkakainisan dito yung dalawa. Nakatama doon si Manso. But again, super aggressive si Cajutol. O ito, tinatawanan lang niya. Dinidilaan pa niya ang cameraman natin. Cajutol. Mukhang kumpiyansa si Cajutol sa laban nito kontra Clyde Manso. Dodong Manso, ang trainer po ni Manso. All in the family. Sa kampo po ni Clyde Manso. Palagay ko yung advice dito ni Dodong Manso kay Clyde, sumunto ka naman. Yun, tumama doon yung kanan ni Cajutol. Kulang na kulang sa suntok si Manso. But that was a punch of the round, brought to you by San Miguel Beer. 6 rounds ang schedule po natin. Now we're entering round number 3. Manso has to step up his attack. Nakoy, yan na po ang bell natin. Magandang hairstyle ni Cajutol. Parang mohawk na hindi mo maintindihan. Blondie na hindi. Clyde Manso. Ano kaya ang gagawin nito? Manso looks like he's moving in, inching in closer and closer to narrow the gap. Parang inihintay ni Manso na bitawan niya yung kanyang kaliwa eh.
No punch. Pin break.
Yun, tumama na naman. That time, a left hand coming from Cajutol. And he just missed with the overhand left hand. Cajutol definitely the volume puncher between the two. Wild swing with the left hand si Manso. Walang tinamaan.
No holding. Right box.
Masyadong malayo si Manso, kanya hindi niya matamaan eh. And now, sabi nga natin kanina, he's inching in closer. Kasi, siguro nasabihan si Manso ng kanyang cornerman, si Dodong Manso, hindi ka makakatama kung hindi ka lalapit. Masyadong malayo eh, si Manso. Up! Pinamaan siya doon ni Cajutol. Cajutol, if you notice, he's not moving in. Parang siya ngayon na naghihintay kay Manso na pumasok. Siya naman ang magka-counter. Manso keeping his guard up high. Slugger ito si Manso. As you can see from his record, 3 wins, 3 knockouts. His only loss was also by a knockout. So hindi siya sanay sa distance fighting eh. Kanya nahihirapan si Manso rito sa laban.
No punch, no punch.
So he's got to adjust his tactics. Cajutol is dictating the pace from the outside. Mas maraming suntok si Cajutol. Aha! Kumontik nang nabuwal doon si Cajutol. Buti na hawakan niya yung lubid. Now striking with the jab is Cajutol. Ano kaya ginagawa ni Manso doon sa kanyang kanan na kamay? Oh, he's pawing. Hindi naman siya nagja-jab.
10 seconds ha, 10 seconds.
Ang feeling ko nga, no? He's just waiting for an opportunity to throw that left hand. That's the end of round number 3. And again, hinintay pa natin si Manso na pumutok. Para marin si Manso na may bala pero walang trigger. He's not pulling the trigger. Manso's losing rounds almost by default. Cajutol is just taking advantage and picking up the rounds. Round number 4 coming up. Remember, we are scheduled for 6. Cajutol, in his first 6 rounder sa kanyang professional career, punch of the round. Panurin po natin. Yun, right hand galing kay Cajutol. Yun, no? Na-off balance doon si Manso. Kumontik pa nga bumagsak. Punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer.
Corner, corner.
Round number 4 now underway. A clash of the Southpaws. Again, fans dito po sa City of Pasig, Iloilo, hinihintay po nila na pumutok ito si Manso. Touted to be a knockout puncher but so far, not exploding, not showing the ammunition that he's known
Break,
for.
stop.
Cajutol taking advantage of the lack of volume punching ni Clyde Manso. Both fighters nagtitinginan. Sumuntok naman kayo. Yan. Narinig po tayo ni Cajutol. Again si Manso, he uses that right hand,
Don't push.
pawing away at Manso. Sayang na sayang, or rather at Cajutol. Sayang na sayang because dapat gamitin niya yung kanyang kanan. Yun! He threw that right hand. And then the left. Wala naman tinamaan.
Holding. Kamay. Tak.
Manso, you get the feeling that he wants to initiate an engagement. Gusto niya yung toe-to-toe fighting eh. Slugger ito si Manso eh. Yun! Nakatapon siya ng kaliwa doon si Manso. That's his big hand. The left. He's got to throw it with a lot more consistency. Cajutol seems to have slowed down. We are in round number 4. Di na masyadong sumusuntok si Cajutol. Baka napapagod na rin ito. Remember, this is his first 6-rounder. We are in the 4th round. Baka nagpe-pacing din ito. Got 2 more rounds to go. But Manso, continuing to be very idle. Kulang na kulang sa suntok. Siya pa nga umiiwas-iwas dito. He's got to be on the offensive rather than on the defensive. Yun, tumama yung kaliwa ni Cajutol. No response coming from Manso. Round almost coming to an end. Naku, nag-wrestling yung dalawa. And this round is over. Very uneventful round, particularly for Clyde Manso. We also want to thank Mr. Lorenzo C. of Chow C Promotions, co-producing this card with our matchmaker Art Moniz. Punch of the round, napanood po natin, brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Yan po si Cajutol, still undefeated. Clyde Manso with 1 stain in his record. Round number 5 na po tayo. Ito na. Will Manso explode? Yan ang hinihintay ng mga boxing fans. He's the knockout puncher, pero so far, wala pang masyadong pinapakita. Naku, siya pa ang tumatakbo dito. Hinabol siya ni Cajutol. Baka may iniindead to si Manso. Maybe he's got something wrong with his hands. He's not throwing. Baka may injury ito. Halos walang sinusuntok. Even in this face-off, hindi siya sumuntok. Ganun din si Cajutol, hindi din sumuntok. Now, both fighters are waiting for the other to initiate para mag-counter. Right hand coming from Cajutol. Meek response coming from Manso. There's a right hand coming from Manso, but again, he's on his back foot, he's backpedaling. And Manso holding down Cajutol and bringing him down. Nako, MMA na to. Sandali, nasa UFC pa tayo. Okay, tumayo na yung dalawa. Nagising po yung mga crowd dito sa Pasig, Iloilo. Nako, boxing po yung nilalabanan po natin, hindi po MMA. Op, ito na naman. Shot to the body by Cajutol. No response from Manso. Manso with a swing with the right hand and a miss with the left. Cajutol showing more and more confidence, and Manso again holding on. Parang ayaw makipagsabayan si Manso. Wow. Ito na naman. Shot to the body. Bumagsak na si Manso. Mabibilangan ito. A knockdown in round number 5. Hindi na tatayo. Hindi na tumayo. Ayun, tumayo. Pero after the 10 count. Manso has been knocked out by Cajutol. Pure knockout ito ha, hindi po stoppage. Body shots by Cajutol sa tagiliran. Manso, napansin natin right from the very start na hindi maganda yung galaw niya. North Cotabato Governor Manny Pacquiao now checking out Clyde Manso. And Cajutol registering his first knockout victory as he raises his unbeaten record to 3-0. Nagpapasalamat po siya sa ating Panginoon sa magandang panalo. Manso was not in it from the start. Nasabi nga natin, parang may iniinda to, no? Knockout punch pero ayaw makipagsabayan. No engagement. Let's watch the punch in the round. Some brutal body shots. Oh, wow, grabe. Oh. Down na nga si Manso, tinatamaan pa. Grabe yun sa tagiliran. Wala, hindi na nakayanan. And Manso taking the full count on all fours, ha? Both knees and both hands touching the canvas. And he got up after the count of 10. Nabilangan po siya. A 10 count. And Manso virtually surrendering to Ricky Cajutol. Okay, let's turn you over now for the official time.
Ladies
Bobby Mondejal.
and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes and 27 seconds of the 5th round. Winner by technical knockout, Ricky Cajutol. Cajutol.
And he's the winner. Hindi po technical knockout yun. Nabilangan eh. Umabot ng 10. Yung bilang ni referee Tomaldan. So knockout yun. Kung hindi po umabot sa 10, tapos tinigil, yun ang technical knockout. Ricky Cajutol, the winner by a spectacular knockout. A series of body shots to the side of the body ni Clyde Manso. And let's review kung ano po nangyari sa laban na to. Very exciting, pero medyo one-sided. Cajutol versus Manso. Si Manso, kulang na kulang sa suntok. And Cajutol, always on the attack. Ito, ang daming mintis ni Manso, wala sa timing. Parang hindi maganda ang gising ni Manso for this fight. Ito po, round number 3. Patuloy yung body attack ni Cajutol dito, ha. Makita natin yung atake niya sa tagiliran. Grabe. Round number 4. More action. Naku, tumama doon yung counter ni Manso with the left hand. Pero ito talagang every chance Cajutol had to strike the side of the body. Talagang binibigay niya. Oh, yoko, yan na naman. Naku, yoko. Grabe. Parang martilyo yun sa tagiliran ni Manso. And yes, he is the winner. His first knockout victory in his professional career. Ricky Cajutol over Manso. And up next, it's gonna be Arañas versus Hindoy in the light flyweight division. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow in partnership with San Miguel Beer.